How's it going, everybody? Keaton Walker here with another dental orthodontic marketing video. In this one, we're going over everything you need to know about social media as an orthodontist or dentist. This applies to pretty much any local business, so share it with a friend who might need it. If you're an orthodontist looking to add an additional 2 to 10 starts a month using Facebook ads, please head over to orthopatients.com and let's get on a call to discuss how we can help you grow this year. So just so you know where I'm coming from in this video, let's go over a couple of things orthodontists have said to me about their struggles with social media. Here's the first one: keeping up with social media posts to stay relevant. And to that, I'd say it's hard to outsource because orthodontics is so specialized. All the dental marketing services out there post really canned and generic brush your teeth posts that doesn't really educate the public. Boiled down to the biggest marketing headache, the time it takes to generate quality educational posts. And this one, social media, just the bother of it. I want someone in-house so they can post real content. These headaches are spot on, and we're going to address both of these issues today. Now, if you're looking for specific ideas on what to actually put on social media, check out the link in the description for our blog post about 39 unique social post ideas for orthodontists. Now, with all that said, let's dive into it. The first thing we need to talk about is paid versus organic traffic. Almost nobody understands this, so make sure you're paying attention. Traffic is just another word for people's attention. Paid traffic is attention you pay for on social media. This means you tell Facebook, hey, I'll give you $100 if you show this ad to people around my practice. Organic traffic, or unpaid traffic, is attention you get for free. This just means the stuff that you're used to, what you post on Instagram or Facebook every single day. Free attention is pretty hard to come by nowadays as a business. There are so many people creating so many pieces of content every day that unless your followers on social media actually want to see what you're posting, it's just gonna get buried in the algorithm. That's just the way it works. So the key here is to keep your expectations low with your organic content. If you don't put a lot of effort into what you're posting, hardly anyone will see your posts. There are mixed opinions about how many people actually do see it, but the rule of thumb I would go with is that 10% of your followers will see your post. So if you have 1,000 likes on your Facebook page, only 100 people will see the post. This is why paid traffic becomes so important. Without it, you're basically non-existent on social media unless someone searches for you. My personal opinion is that the ratio of paid to organic focus should be 70-30. Focus 70% of your effort and attention on paid advertisements and about 30% on organic posts. You can't ignore them completely, but make sure you keep them in their rightful place. Next, let's talk about social media platforms. It seems like there's a new one every single month, right? Should you be focusing on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn? Which of these deserves your focus? Instead of relying on random things people say like Instagram is better for younger kids and Facebook is better for moms, let's just look at the data. As of October 2020, here's where the top 3 social medias stand. 1. Facebook, 2.6 billion monthly active users. Instagram, 1 billion monthly active users. TikTok, 689 million monthly active users. TikTok is a quarter of the size of Facebook, and Instagram is less than half the size. So if anyone tells you Facebook is dead, they do not know what they're talking about. Everybody uses Facebook. So the question of where to put your attention is easy when you look at the data, right? You don't need anything outside these 3 platforms, and really TikTok is optional for local businesses. It's much more of a worldwide audience app, and creating content for TikTok is much more complicated than Facebook and Instagram since everything needs to be a video and people expect really high quality content. Now, with all of this said, the newer the platform, the easier it is to grow, but growing past a certain point is pretty irrelevant as a local business. So you could try to grow a very large TikTok following, but that's not going to translate necessarily into new starts in your area. All right, with all of that out of the way, let's actually discuss what to do. The first is to optimize your social media profiles. So let's take a look at a couple examples, one on Facebook and one on Instagram. So I'm just gonna go here on Facebook to Collins Orthodontics. I really like the way their Facebook page is set up. We've got an awesome picture of the doctor here, best of the best winner 2020. Also 2015, 16, 17, 18, and 19. They've got a picture in front of their new office that their building looks like, and then they have their phone number and rochesterorthodontics.com. This is an excellent cover photo that they have here. Then they've got their logo here. If it were me, I would actually put a picture of the doctor here, a professional photo, because people resonate a little bit better with pictures of people instead of just logos. So if you could put a picture of your doctor there, that's great. And then scrolling down here, they have their address, Rochester, Minnesota Orthodontics, braces, and Invisalign for children. They're putting all of the keywords in here that they need, which is great. Collins Orthodontics in Rochester, Minnesota, specialize in providing braces, clear braces, and Invisalign to children's, teens, and adults in Rochester, Minnesota, and surrounding communities. They've got their website linked, they've got a send message button, they've got their email here as well, and their hours, which is great. The other thing they've done well here is they have a call to action button, book now. So if I click on this, it's gonna take me to schedule a free consult on their website, which is great. I would also suggest maybe putting a send message button here because that's a lower barrier to entry. And then they've got some great posts on here. It looks like they're not super active on Facebook because they're a lot more active on Instagram and TikTok. This is a great example of a page where if somebody lands on this page, they're gonna say, wow, these guys look legit and I wanna do business with them. All right, so that's Facebook. Now let's check out Instagram. Come in here, we're gonna look up Frost Orthodontics in Arizona. So let's see what they've done here. They've got a picture, just like I mentioned, of the doctors here, which I really, really love. And then they've got one call to action, schedule your free virtual smile transformation consultation. They click here, this is their link tree. So we've got OrthoTown magazine. This is a little bit irrelevant probably to a doctor, but then this one is shaking up and down because they're saying schedule your virtual consultation, which is great. Then they've got a hiring thing here. They've got before and after pictures, and then it looks like a book that Dr. Frost has written. Another thing that they've done really well here, when you come, you can see they have a strategy here, right? So they've got a before and after, which is awesome. They've got a picture of the doctor. This looks like probably a testimonial. Another before and after. Other things, just fun pictures of the office. When you scroll down this page, you're feeling like, wow, I really would like to do business with these guys. So the other thing I love that they've done here is, I think this is a little bit overkill, to be honest. There's just too many here. I don't know what to do with all of this. If I were you, I would stick to about 5 highlights that just really speak to your ideal customer. So anyways, that's step 1. You've got to make sure when somebody comes to your social profile, they think, I want to do business with these people. They seem really, really cool. Once you've got that done, follow this mantra when you're creating content. Document, don't create. What this means is you don't really have to think of anything original. Instead, just post pictures or videos of what you're doing every single day. So pictures of debonds, pictures of the first day of braces, some behind the scenes of your team. Dobie Prero does a really great job of this in his Instagram stories, saying, what's up friends, let's Instagram our way through the day. And he just shows what he's doing. That kind of stuff is what social media is all about. My next tip when it comes to posting is to avoid stock photos like the plague. And by this, I mean stuff like, why did the deer need braces, or National Milk Day pictures, and actual stock photos from a company like Shutterstock. Sincerely, genuinely ask yourself if you're going to care if your orthodontist or dentist posted what you're about to post. And if the answer is no, just don't post it. My next tip is to remember it's called social media. Another helpful way to think about social media is as a giant party that never ends. You want to be the friendly one saying hi to everyone, but also telling them about yourself. Be fun, and the right people at the party will start wanting to hang out with you. And my last tip when it comes to organic content is to educate. Balance your fun documentation posts with other more informative posts. For these, it's best to focus on video. Social platforms are all moving that way, and a genuine video where your prospect can actually see your face and create a connection with you will make them much more likely to choose you as their orthodontist. Dr. Greg Asatrian has an amazing YouTube channel called Braces Explained that you could take topics from and make your own videos for your local practice. These are the most asked questions about braces, and they've got millions of views on YouTube. He's already done the research for you. So at this point, you might be wondering about logistics when it comes to posting. How often should I post? Who should be doing the posting? All this stuff. If I were you, I would shoot for posting on your stories every day if possible, and to your profile every other day. Just assign a team member to take photos and post them. You can just do it on a smartphone. The camera's great on that and it makes it easy to post. Train your team member on how you want things to look, what you want the caption to say, and the types of things they should be documenting, and then check in every once in a while to see how it's going. The other thing I want to mention here is outsource as much of this as possible. If you want to hire a photographer to come in and take professional pictures and then hire a family member to post those pictures gradually or put them in a software like later.com that schedules them, that's great. You shouldn't be editing your own videos, taking your own pictures, or anything like that. If you do this right, no one will actually know and you won't even have to think about it. The most successful business people out there know what they're good at, double down on that, and let everybody else work on the things that aren't their forte. All right, so now let's talk about paid strategies. The first one here is to run Facebook and Instagram ads for your orthodontic practice. There are so many amazing stories of what social ads have done for orthodontic practices all over the world, so don't think you're the exceptions. Start spending between $500 and $1,000 a month on Facebook and Instagram ads, and I promise you, you won't regret it. You can see the breakdown of the Facebook and Instagram ad system we use here at OrthoPatients in this video. An additional tip here is to make sure you qualify the leads you get through social media and follow up with them over and over again. Or if you don't have the manpower for this, just lower your expectations with ads. If you don't have a robust follow-up system in place, just send people to your website and be okay with that. Don't stress out about a direct ROI. Or just hire OrthoPatients to do it for you. One more bonus strategy I wanted to mention is Facebook and LinkedIn groups. There are groups in your local area that have tons of people you can reach for free. For example, this one is DMV moms, or this one's small business owners in Florida. If you're able to find an active group, go in and engage in a genuine way. Don't just spam your business info in there. You can find tons of people who will refer you business or become patients just by putting yourself out there in these groups. Well, that's it, folks. Really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comments below or reach out to me via email. And with all of that said, we'll see you next time.